All right. Polycure, plant 7 only. You don't tank test anything that's shielded. Low volt gets dipped. Shielded, we don't dip it. Rubber jacket over wires must be polycured. And if we're doing a job 35,000 feet and we do it poly, we're in 7.5s, right? And we're going to use the trolley. The 7 shop reels get put onto the trolley, and each one gets put into the hot box for curing. 6 of the 7 will come out of the hot box and get rewound onto shop reels, but the 7th can go to testing on the trolley. He'll get cut to shippers in Spark. Spark 100 is also a rewind. So you rewind, LAB rewind for 6 of the 7 reels. Then do a length, an LNTH, to get back up to 7 since it's a free cut. You can do that in length. Length is not a cut, it's a correction in lengths. Rubber jacketing over concentric wires. Rubber jacket over concentric wires is automatic polycure and needs a bedding tape, even when double shielded. Okay, say that again. Rubber jacket over concentric wires is automatic polycure and needs a bedding tape, even when double shielded. C65 tape replaced C77 tape. If you see C77, it needs to be turned into C65. C65 is heavy and it's expensive semiconducting tape. 50 lap will read DW space SC space tape. Still needs copper component exception. C53 will be thinner because it is RS wall, not US. Always tape under and over the wires when rubber jacket over wires. Always tape under and over the wires when it's rubber jacket over wires. Bedding tape under, and the outside tape will always be a double wrap, DW. You cannot run polycure on a length greater than 5,500 ever. Poly take-ups greater than 3,000. We got to add 20 mils to the K86P wall because of the pressures on the drum layers. Only Richmond can polycure. It's more expensive than CV. When you're polycuring, you're using R14 LT or R38 instead of R36. Rubber jacket over LCS must be poly, and the poly must be 8 CCL, which is tinned copper, 8 CCL with a minimum 500-pound purchase. Heavy versus light. Light is only for railroad or control cable. Otherwise, we're heavy side. We stay on poly reels unless we have specific requests to go on bigger trolley reels. We need specific instructions to do that. If you use a trolley reel, you must rewind all your lengths off the trolley reel. We only have one. LAB, RWD, do the trolley. The first one is included. Take the LO and the take up -1. Length to put your non-trolley reels back. It's rewind after the hot box and back onto the shop reels. Bump your reels back up to LO and take up by +1. We have the cost of 1 reel rewind built into the trolley so it doesn't have to be counted. When coming back out, you'll need 1 less reel than you need to be, so add it back. Poly, you do the F5 on the wall thickness of the K86P. That's your secret door into the poly world, and get your K86P wall thickness. Once you F5, check your length versus max take-up length versus the 550, the 5,500 absolute max. CV min quantities. Number 16 down to number 9, we're going to run 20,000. Number 8 to 4/0, 7,500. 250 MCM to 1,000,000, we're in the 3,000 range. And then on Richmond, the 808, greater than 1,000,000, they're talking about 10,000 minis. All 69 kV is a 10,000 mini. But again, these are commercial decisions on some of these minimums, and Rob can override. Do LAB and key in RWD as shown.